back to the second floor here at the beautiful BYU Broadcasting Building. Jason Shepard with you. Happy now to be joined by Houston Heimuli and Kingsley Suamataia. Guys, thanks for taking a few minutes. I appreciate it.
No, thanks for having us. Excited to be here.
So, all right, I got a lot to get to with you. And Houston, for obvious reasons, because your brother works with us, I got a lot of stuff.
Okay.
About like dirt.
Dirt?
Type,
oh,
dirt
I got
type.
all of it. Just let me know.
Okay. So we got a lot to get to. But first, like, one of the things, your families have known each other for a really, really long time. Is it true that your dads at one point worked together? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
So like they worked together at the airport, right? Mm-hmm. So how long have you guys, your families, known each other? Like what's the bond between you guys, families?
So I mean, they've worked together. A lot of Polynesians work at the airport. Let's be honest. It's a big thing. So we have a lot of connections that way.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't really know him until
right.
We kind of got here together at BYU, but parents, yeah, all the parents go back a long ways.
What has the experience been like for you since being on campus? And obviously, you transferred. You're both transfers. We'll get to that. We'll get to that as well. But what's the overall experience been like since coming back here and being at BYU?
Shoot, it's been great. Never been happier. I can say that. I've never been happier.
What's been the best part about it, do you think? What's been the best part about being here?
Just having my family down the road. It's like a 5-minute drive from here, so yeah.
Okay, so be honest. Is it more that the family's close, or is that the family cooked meal is close too? Because to be honest, if it were me, it's like, well, then I know I got family that's going to be able to make me a meal too.
Yeah, both.
What about you? Obviously, you were away a little bit longer, but now back here in the state of Utah and at BYU. What's this experience been like? Obviously, the season hasn't even started yet, but to this point.
Yeah, kind of similar to Kingsley. It's nice having family so close. Like I said, my brother works here. He's down in Springville. I got family all in Davis County. And then, BYU is kind of what I grew up watching. So coming back to that and come back home to my roots, it's been cool, been humbling, and it's been awesome.
You guys obviously committed to other places, and you guys both played other places and came back. Why was it important for you guys to be here and be a part of this program? Because having you guys come here, the fans were really pumped that you guys chose to come back here. Why was it important to do that for both of you guys?
For me, first was just the culture over here. Like, it's just different from every other school. I've been to schools across the nation, but just the culture here, the brotherhood that we have here, is something special that's engraved in my heart since being here. So, yeah, it's been.
Yeah. Along with that, Kalani has such a great, reputation in the Polynesian community. I felt like I come somewhere where, I know my culture is valued, and I know that I'm valued, and Kalani brings that to the table. He really helps us to feel like, we're needed and wanted here, and it's been awesome. It's been a great experience.
It seems like for the last couple of years, and whether it's been college or the NFL, everyone's talking about, the fullback position. It's going away. The fullback position is dead. Tell me why the fullback position is alive and well.
I mean, I'm still alive. But, it's, I don't know, I feel like I'm starting to see a swing in fullbacks and their roles in teams. Professionally, you still have teams that carry fullbacks. But now you're starting to see fullbacks really, branching out. Mason Wake was a fullback I watched at Stanford, watching him hurdling dudes and, seeing him out in the flats, seeing him out and doing routes. You see that fullbacks can carry a lot of value.
Will we be seeing you hurdling anybody this year?
I mean,
as long as you got him blocking ahead of you.
I don't need to if he's here. I'll leave that to Mason. That's his forte. I'll stick to going to A and B, just straight through.
Kingsley, you join a position that, to say it's a strength of this BYU offense would be an understatement as a member of the offensive line. Since you've been here, what's been your impression of this position group?
This group, athletes across the board. Like I'm saying, Blake Freeland, 6'9", something like that. Buddy running like 4'9", 4'8". And just everybody across the board is just athletes. Like, you can throw a couple of at tight end,
You want to catch some passes?
Yeah, but it's just unbelievable. Yeah.
So, like, is that a possibility at some point? Maybe a little trick play to you in the end zone, maybe?
Hopefully.
You working that in?
Hopefully.
Just get in the coaches here. How do you feel you fit into what BYU wants to do at that position?
I think I fit in pretty well, just with our scheme and just from being out for a year and stuff, like just learning all the stuff, coming back and going there, coming back has just been like, it's just like a normal routine now. So I think I fit in pretty well.
You guys are obviously different parts of this offense, but the offense has proven how prolific it can be. What do you think of this offense in general, even in just the spring and some of the offseason stuff that you've been able to be a part of?
One thing I've learned is how athletic this offense is. There are a lot of moving pieces, moving parts, but you're asked to do so many jobs. You have to be, willing to do all of them. They ask a lot of the linemen to run and pull, a lot of the linemen to get out, get into the space and block. They ask a lot of tight ends to be able to block, maybe block, catch.
Maybe you throw the touchdown and he catches it. That's the trick play.
As long as it's within 5 yards, I think I can do that. That's about my
okay,
limit.
that's the limit.
That's the limit.
What do you think of this offense in general?
I think our offense is great. Everybody think we're underdog, but like we'll stick with that because we just put our head down, everybody on the team, get each other better, and we'll see what we do this season.
All right, so I mentioned this at the beginning of the interview. I got some dirt. I don't know if it's necessarily dirt, but I got some stories about your upbringing from your brother. So now I heard a couple of different stories. You can confirm or deny that this actually happened.
Yeah, let me vet these real quick.
Okay, so one I heard was that you guys played a game where you would throw sticks at each other, and you took one below the eye. Is that correct?
That is true. It was actually the man himself, wherever he is.
What game is throwing sticks at people?
So remember Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh, so we watched Lord of the Rings, and my brother was like, all right, here we go. I'm like, okay. And I didn't think he was going to throw it. He thought I was going to dodge. Then a huge stick goes whoop right to my eye, and it's just droopy eye.
Okay, so that is a true story.
That is a true story.
Okay, here's another story that I got from your brother. That your two older brothers, you would get on the bed and jump on the bed. One brother, they would each have pillows. One brother, as you would jump in the air, would hit you low on the feet. The other one would go high and hit you in the head and have you flip on the bed. Is this an accurate portrayal of this incident?
Pretty much, that just got me ready for fullback. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit everybody.
So there was training.
Yeah,
like they were helping you out by doing
it. Yeah, since I was little, it's always been training. That's what I call it.
Like, I don't. What's your sibling situation? Do you have any siblings bigger than you?
No.
Okay, that's what was my guess. So yeah, I'm gonna imagine you probably didn't have a lot of people maybe throwing sticks at your face or anything like that. Do you have any stories like that, or of growing up with anything close to that Houston had to deal with?
We used to do the same thing. It was like Hunger Games.
But had your own version of Hunger Games?
So we literally put sticks in the middle. We all grabbed sticks, and then we all run away and throw it at each other. But that's about it. Because I only have all sisters. But
so did you probably got mothered a whole lot. Like everybody wanted to take care of you, right?
Yeah. I only got one older sister. Two of them are younger, still babies, but it's cool.
All right, so summer plans for you guys. What do you guys got going on over the next little bit before fall camp starts?
Just getting ready. I mean, we have a lot of little things we can do here and there. Some guys go to the lake. Some guys enjoy some bowling, little activities. But overall, I'm locking in. I'm locking in for the season.
What about you, Kingsley?
I'm the same way. I didn't get to play as much due to some stuff, but this is the season. You got to show it all. So, but like he said, I do a couple bowling here and there. So, but.
Oh, you bowler, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
How good are you?
I'm all right.
Oh, come on. What's the high score?
I'm all right. I just started last week. My high score was 200.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here's my question when I talk to bowlers, because I've never the wrist thing. Do you have the brace?
Nah.
You're not okay. You haven't gone that level.
I don't need it. Naturally.
Okay.
50-pound ball just.
I like the confidence. I really like the confidence.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap things up with this. Obviously, one of the big themes of this season is the last year as an independent before the program goes into the Big 12. What does it mean to you guys to be a part of this team that will essentially end this era for both of you guys? Houston, let's start with you. What does it mean to be a part of this group?
Yeah, this is for me, almost like an honor because, you know, I wasn't here the last 4 or 5 years, and I know all the blood, sweat, and tears that went into that. So I feel more honored to at least, you know, help this team move forward and set something up for the next group. I'm only here for a year, so my goal is, one, to not ruin my name. You know, I can't ruin the Heimuli name. And two, what I want to do is set this up for BYU success later on.
What about you, Kingsley? What does it mean to you to be a part of this group that will wrap up this era?
I think it's a blessing. Like, just seeing all my uncles and everyone that came through BYU, all my family, it's just amazing. And just to be a part of this team and just the things that we're going to do this season is probably one of the biggest blessings I've had in my life. So it's going to be good.
I feel like I've missed an opportunity here because obviously you're rocking the stash. You got a really good stash. Kingsley's got the stash.
My stash not that big.
I'm contemplating going the summer stash. Would you recommend?
100% go.
Okay, I'm doing it because I'm on, like after tomorrow, I'm on vacation for like 2 weeks, and I feel like that's the perfect time to start it. And then so by the time I come back and I'm on camera, it's gonna be like a Houston Heimuli stash.
You ever watch Top Gun?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
That's my inspiration.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
I like it, guys. Great stuff. It's a pleasure to talk with you guys.
Thank you.
Really looking forward to this upcoming season. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a